Hey, how's it going? Welcome to Rant and Chill. Here we're gonna probably be a little ranting here. We're gonna be talking about the Charlamagne, Kamala, they're calling it, where he's talking to Kamala Harris, and he's asking a certain particular question, who's really the president here? Now, as someone who's more conservative leaning, when I hear that question, I'm like, okay, yeah, who's really the man behind the scenes, right? Who's really the one who's steering this whole thing, right? Who's the puppet master behind the president? Pretty big question. Interesting question. If you want to explore that. Now, this wasn't necessarily that, though. I don't think that at all. Charlamagne, I know this channel doesn't really cover politics. This is kind of new, right? New stuff. But you guys are probably already aware. You guys are very smart. Okay, you're probably already aware of the past. What happened? I think last time Biden was on Charlamagne's show. That he pretty much said, "What if you don't vote for me? You're not black." So, which is not a good thing to say. Kind of racist in a way. So embarrassed Charlamagne. So Charlamagne was going to ask some very tough questions. Wasn't going to softball, and he didn't softball. I'm going to play this clip, and you're going to see it. And when he asks the question, someone jumps in and tries to interfere and tries to shut it down. Also notice Kamala's body language, that she seems nervous. She seems uncomfortable. The other thing to take away from this is that Charlamagne not only is, I think, doing this as a way as karma, but also in the fact that a lot of the things that Biden had said, that Biden had promised, just are not happening. Like, if you are left and really progressive and you voted for Biden thinking that your student loans are just going to go away, how do you feel now? Right? Let's just play the clip. Let's play this.
That's going to speak against Joe Manchin. No. I want to know who's the real president of this country. Is it Joe Biden or Joe Manchin?
I want to know who the real president of this country is.
I'm sorry. I just want.
Okay, now notice how they're trying to shut it down. I interrupted.
I don't think the vice president can hear you. It's Simone. I'm so sorry, Charlamagne. We have to wrap.
They don't want that question answered. Why don't they want that question answered? Why does Kamala look scared? Why does she look frightened? What's wrong with that question?
She can hear me.
Can you hear me now?
Can you hear me, Madam Vice President?
So I'm sorry. We got to wrap.
Oh.
So I'm sorry to interrupt.
They're acting like they can't hear me.
No, and who's running that show? Who's running that meeting? Why is it someone is interfering and be like, no. We're going to try to technical difficulty this whole thing. We're going to try to make sure like she doesn't answer this question. Why is that? Why is this person stepping in being like, oh, you can't answer that question in a roundabout way, right? Why is that happening?
I can hear you.
Oh, so who's the real president of this country? Is it Joe Manchin or Joe Biden, Madam Vice President?
Come on, Charlamagne.
I like that question, but I wouldn't be like, hey, is it Joe Manchin or Joe Biden? You and I would probably look at it and be like, who's really the president here? Because, is it really Biden? Guys, I'm going to say, you probably disagree. If you disagree, okay, that's fine, whatever. I just have to ask you, with him being as old as he is and geriatric as he is, not just being old, just the way he behaves when he gives us speeches, the severe memory loss, the fact that I know a lot of presidents, just about every president uses a teleprompter, but we're talking like it's so close and he's literally reading the part he's not supposed to read in the teleprompter because he doesn't know. He doesn't even know where he is, and he has to be like manhandled and puppeted around like it's Weekend at Bernie's. You're telling me that he's the one making all the executive decisions? Guys, really think about this. If you really aren't on the same page as me as far as doubting that Biden is really the one in charge, ask yourself this. Do you really think your great-grandfather with dementia would be the right person to run any sort of business, make any sort of executive decisions, any decisions whatsoever? I don't think Biden can even take care of his daily life routines. What's up with those slip-ups about I just rub my butt and things like that? What's up with that? I don't think that was a mistake. I don't think that was a mistake at all. I think that was a weird slip-up. there's a lot of slip-ups. And the fact that he goes on tangents about weird things that don't make any sense. That are just like, Biden, where are you? What are you talking about? You know? But Charlamagne's asking that question that particular way because he doesn't like Joe Manchin. Because he's coming at it from a different angle. I respect the question. The angle is like, okay. Joe Manchin, I said Joe Manchin. Charlamagne wants to see the policies he wanted to see. The policies he wanted Biden to pass come to light. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Unfortunately for him, anyway, I should say. Anyway, let's play some more of this.
Joe Biden.
I can't tell sometimes.
No. It's Joe Biden. And don't start talking like a Republican.
Now she's bobbing her head. She's she's a little heated. She's getting confrontational. She's why is it so predictable? Why is it so? She's bobbing her head.
About asking whether
now it's like, is she be pointing the finger too?
or not he's president.
Do you think Joe Manchin is a problem?
It's Joe Biden, and
she points the finger. It's so predictable.
I'm vice president, and my name is Kamala Harris.
Kamala Harris, okay, which no one likes, no one respects whatsoever. In fact, there's rumors that they're trying to get rid of you're loved so much, but okay.
And the reality is, because we are in office, we do the things like the child tax credit, which is going to reduce
the child tax credit, which is with the credit you were already receiving. It's just now you're going to be given the money instead of being a tax cut like at the end of the year when you file your taxes. So, which means I'm curious what it's going to be like. We don't know yet because we're going to know in February, aren't we? We're going to know around February and March when we start filing our taxes, if that tax credit's really going to mess with us. Wow. And I bet you it will. So, guys, let me know what you thought about this. Because they shut this down. Charlamagne asked a legit question. They shut it down. And she's like, we're the ones running the show. It's us. Don't get it. Don't start talking like a Republican. Don't get it mixed up. When it's like, I'm glad that the people on the left are starting to doubt whether or not Biden's actually running the show. Because people on the right have been down there for a while. We've been down that, I would say, for legit reasons. Okay, we have speculation. Come on. I don't think grandfather is a good person to be running the show. Especially if he can't wipe his own butt. But, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong there. But what do you think about this? What do you think about this? Let me know in the comment section. You guys, ladies, take it easy.